are surprised that you are still here. You have some people who don't know what to go back and tell these collectors. They don't know what to go back and tell these energies that they have gotten themselves in a mix with. Some of these people made bets, and in the beginning, they were seeing profits off of these bets that they were getting off of your energy, and they realized that it seemed to be right at the end of their profit when they were noticing that it was coming with a price. But with demons, they get so comfortable in thriving off of pain. They just feel like that it comes with a sacrifice. So they are not wise enough to understand that they are actually receiving karma, and it is a sign from the universe that they need to stop. There's a practitioner who is about to pass away. For some of y'all, you are going to notice people in your family that are going to pass away. And there will be some ones who you may feel like are innocent, and they may be innocent to, a certain degree, but someone has to pay. So it's not going to necessarily, do exactly what a person wished on you. It's not going to always have that same exact thing hit them in the same exact way. And sometimes it takes a little bit of numerous of events to occur for that one big bang to finally hit to where it causes the whole thing to shatter. Because you don't want to have to go back and finish someone off. You want to make sure that when you do aim, you aim to not miss, and that you hit them to where they're done, they're out. Now, where the trick came in when it came down to you is that these people had not planned for you to still be here. These people had already celebrated you being gone. These people had already, whether it was physically, emotionally, spiritually, legally, somewhere hidden, somewhere strung out. These people already had a life for you set up that they were feeling like they were going to force, manipulate, and stir and drive you into. So basically, these people had planned to have everyone turn on you. They planned to take you of all the materialistic things. They planned to abuse you so you would not realize the love within yourself. And once that didn't work, they was like, okay, we're just gonna off them completely to have them silenced. And once you chose to isolate yourself, they then thought that if the offing you planned wouldn't work, maybe they could have you somewhere where they're still using you, but you're kind of like in the background. And they didn't want you to come out and realizing that you were the star of the show the whole time. For a lot of you, you could definitely feel when people were just jealous of you and picked on you about little things. Like always had little jokes to say about your clothing, your weight, your hair. Even as a kid, just notice how adults found it funny to have conversations picking on you. Like that was their main topic of making you the star of the show, but in a negative way, and trying to cover it and disguise it as a joke, hoping that you would laugh it off so you wouldn't be able to tell how truly jealous they are of you. But these are people who eventually their jealousness has to be shown, because their hatred for you, it will be felt. They can't hide it for too long. They're going to get tired of faking. It's gonna eat them up that they have to be in your face and pretend to like you, and the whole time that they hate your guts. But the main thing is that these people have to pay. These people are in shambles, because for some of you, you may be telling your story. They did not expect you to tell your story. For some of you, you may actually be taking legal actions. They did not expect you to take legal actions. Like these people literally had created in their mind that even if none of their tactics work, they wanted you to defeat yourself. That was their main thing, is that they wanted everything that they did to stick. So even if they couldn't beat you, they wanted you to defeat yourself. And now that you're still here, not only are you still here, you're not the person that they predicted you to be. Now it's not working for them, and they're kind of furious. They're in awe, like they're amazed at the fact that you made it. Some of them now have switched sides and they're clapping for you now. And then you have some who are actually scrambling, because they know that the minute that it was shown that you took your power back, they knew that then they had to be the one to come up. But the whole time, now these people are realizing that it wasn't that they was getting away with it. They thought they was getting away with it. They thought that you didn't know. Now these people are realizing that they never got away with it. You knew the whole time. They were being watched by other people. These people are now having a sudden realization that this whole time it's like just been building up. It was kind of like someone was watching them, and when the person who was watching turned around, they would hide. And because they weren't getting arrested, or because no one was questioning them, they started to think, well, maybe maybe the people who I feel like are watching me, maybe they're not watching. And those people were watching. You have a lot of people who are about to try to confess. You're gonna have to go to court, and you're gonna receive some documentations of a lot of names who are involved, and you're gonna realize that it's gonna be certain people that maybe you probably noticed once or twice. Could be classmates that you knew were in your graduation class, but you didn't talk to them, daily. Like, it's gonna be people that you have never in your life ever had an issue with, and you're gonna realize that they just played a part all because of their own issues within themselves. A lot of these people who were playing a hand had personal issues within themselves, so it's easier for them to come and hop on the hate train. And a lot of people just wanted to be in your light, long as they could have been seen next to you. For some of y'all, could have had people who was literally doing things and trying to get in your energy so it can look like you were doing it. So when y'all would hang out, they were trying to basically have you look like a certain way behind the scenes. So they were portraying their character to you in a certain way so your character could fit into who they were trying to tell people that you were. And for some of y'all, now the truth is coming out that you was never like that. And people who believed it are now feeling like they missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime